talk to us. Tell me how the first weekend of Grilly Mac Grill went.
Went really well. Really well. We're delighted with it. We launched on Saturday, and people kind of potted into hooks, and they said, "Oh, what's that?" And like, it just built until by Monday we were jammed. Word had spread. Like, we're nearly 1,000 followers already on social. Nearly 1,000 followers on social.
Yeah, you're doing a little old vlog situation.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it?
I think it's a good idea for that anyway. Yeah.
Well, like, we just thought, why not people show people what we're doing? Like, we show them that we're building, and like the early mornings, and my mustache is annoying me so much. Just because I can see it at the corner of my eye, I was like, you son of a bitch. But yeah, because Dave, my business partner, said, should we vlog it? I was like,
he's
vlogging,
he's quite the vlog lover, isn't he?
He is. And
man,
come here,
Dave.
He is so active on social media for a solicitor. It's class. Like,
yeah.
Other solicitors listening to this podcast, take note, because the man is busy on it. Like,
yeah.
How are you getting on? You're busy?
Yeah, but at the same time, things are kind of simmering, if that makes sense, or like easing slightly. So
in a good way.
Yeah, in a good way, like on purpose as well. So I'm working on kind of getting a little bit of a work-life balance back, but almost in business now, 12 months. It's crazy.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
You're still killing it, kid. I was looking at your content the last year. You're still killing it. Fair play.
Yeah, but I do see, I love talking about all that kind of stuff anyway. Like, I love just informing the people. Come here, while we're here, I know that you're still waiting on something, but I wanted to wear my jumper.
Oh, you got a jumper?
Oh, it's so hard.
Oh, you got it.
It
looks fantastic. Yeah. Bye.
It says bye. And the next bit is totes cool. It's a flinging tote bag that says bye.
Class.
So
it's class.
Loving it. So this came from Ollie in Ollie, and I'm weak.
SEW Ollie.
I need to put that up somewhere, actually. The tote bag. Yeah, so I'm currently wearing a jumper that says bye across it.
Looks fantastic.
That Ollie designed for me. I was going to lie and tell everybody that I've now dropped merch.
Bro, do a collab with Ollie.
No, I just dropped my bye merch. But I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
So good. It looks fantastic. And it fits well as well, does it? It looks
really
it is.
Comfy. It's like,
if you're watching on YouTube, you know what? I'll put this clip on socials as well so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's class. Well done, Ollie. Thank you for that.
It's fab. It's perfect. And yeah, love it. Thanks, Ollie. Week for this.
That's awesome.
I'm so fumbly. I can't sit right. Okay, we good.
Did you see, we'll jump straight into the headlines. Did you see I officially have the captions this morning?
Oh, yay, good. Yeah, it kind of,
yeah,
I think it was this weekend that it rolled out officially to everybody else.
Yeah. So if you don't have them, go to your settings in your app settings or app store, wherever you get it, and update all the apps, update Instagram, and it should be there for you.
Yeah. And do you see captions on TikTok as well?
I don't. Oh. I do not. Let me triple check, but I don't. I have to record some, don't I? Whoops. Sorry.
Always like the same with TikTok when you open it.
2212.
Micro heart attack.
So where am I going? FX, is it?
No.
When it comes to this shit, like.
No. It's only after you post. But when you're on your For You page, do you see captions?
As in people's caption? Yes, I do.
Yeah,
excuse me.
So it's a setting when you post a video to enable captions.
Yes, I did see that. Apologies. I did.
Yeah. Oh, it's so handy because like you don't have to type everything.
Do that again.
Yeah. So yay
awesome.
for captions. Yay for captions. Yeah. Also, we'll have a chat about security. You saw obviously all the stuff with Nima Brush, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. So for those of you who have been living under a rock, I'm joking. But no, there's an account, Nima Brush, fabulous account, been around now for like 7 or 8 years. And the business owner, Nia, got an email, as in this woman now is so tech savvy, like very tech savvy, and is very vigilant when it comes to things. But the email that she got from Instagram, if you saw it without you know, when you get an email from somebody, it just says their name, but then you have to tap on it to see their email address. So it said like support at Instagram, and then it said, it looked legitimate, like it had the same layout as a normal Instagram will say, email that's like verify your email address or something, right? It had the little blue thing, it had from Facebook at the bottom, and it said that she was now eligible for verification, that she just had to follow certain steps. Now, when you are being verified as an account, you're either verified from your Instagram account manager and you don't need to do anything, or you apply to be verified. So you have to go through that process beforehand. You don't just get an email out of the blue from Instagram saying, hey, you've been verified, follow these steps, and then you're asked for your details. That's not the case. But if you saw the email, you would think it was legitimate, right? So she did that, and then all of a sudden hackers got control of her account and they held it for ransom. So they were asking for money to get it back. I think it was $900 and something to get it back. And they had changed all of her passwords, changed the username on the account, and were like, they basically sell it on then afterwards, you see, to businesses so that they have the followers. But she just decided not to give into it, because you don't know. And like, I've heard horror stories of people paying and not getting it back. I have equally heard stories of people paying and getting it back. So it's kind of a risk either way. But she decided that, Neve is her name, sorry. Neve decided that it was just better to just start again. But like 8 years of all of that content, building your brand story and having to start from scratch. So it's Nima Brush Official, and I think there's underscores between them if anybody wants to go and give Neve's account a follow. It's actually, to be fair now, the Instagram community rallied together yesterday, and her account was up to, I think she had 30 something thousand before the hack, and now her new account is almost there again. So
class, brilliant.
yeah, the
Okay, so
Instagram
word got out.
community got behind her. Yeah. But it's just something like to be so vigilant about, because
It's so annoying for them, like.
yeah, but if you look, like, that's the thing. And I think, unfortunately, it takes something to happen to somebody for everybody else to go, oh God, that could have easily happened to me. And then they become more vigilant. So that's why Neve is kind of talking about it a lot more and spreading the word about it, because she's like, I just don't want this to happen to anybody else, because it's awful. Like, the poor thing had an awful time of it. So, but it's not uncommon. And I think having that 2-factor authentication on and just being so vigilant about all of your passwords and emails that you get, like, Instagram will never really email you with anything other than verify your email or reset your password. And even then, just be really careful about like typos, grammar, the email address it's coming from, even though it says support inbox, if you tap on it. And I think she did that afterwards, and it was like Maria dash da 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 at da 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 dot co.uk or something. So it was like a really strange email. So there's that. And then a couple of my clients got an email from, I don't know if you saw my post yesterday about the new hack, which is IG Media's help center.
I did see that.
This account bought 128,000 followers. So all the followers are bots. But if you go on the account, it looks legitimate because it has so many followers. It DM'd a couple of my clients saying that they had violated rules on Instagram and that their accounts would be banned and deleted within 48 hours if they didn't click on the link to appeal the decision. And basically, when you go to the appeal, then it's a phishing link. So it takes your information, takes your account details, and then again, probably the ransom situation, or they'll just hack into your account and bad things happen. So good thing that I literally, for anyone I work with, or even anyone in general, I'm like, send me screenshots of anything that you get from quote unquote Instagram, and I will be able to tell you if it's legitimate or not. And literally 99.999% it's hackers or it's phishing. But this one looked really legit. But it's, again, looking at things like grammar. All the accounts that were following this account were bots. So it was just, and like the accounts that they had been sending these to were influencer or like ambassador, like as in accounts with significant following, kind of one man or one woman bands who would get something like that and be like, oh my God, what did I do? Like, is it cause I did this or whatever? So just be really
and
vigilant.
This is my world, so I'm going to click it immediately and not do anything properly and not investigate it properly. Just going to jump in and, and try and fix it straight away.
Yeah. And like literally only for like a woman sent it to me now on Saturday or Sunday night. I was just like SOS, SOS, SOS. And I was like, right. And then I looked at it and I was like, delete that, block the account, report it. And the thing is, it's still live. Like, I don't know how many accounts that particular account has hacked into or tried to, but it's still live. And I've been reporting it every day. And I'm assuming other people are too. But it's impersonating Instagram as well. So I'm shocked that it's still live.
Yeah, you'd think they'd shut that down pretty fast, wouldn't you?
Yeah. It's crazy.
I looked at it yesterday after you said it. I went to the account, it was still live. I saw your videos yesterday. I was like, oh yeah. It's crazy.
Just
crazy.
be super careful.
You have to. I told you something about my parents, didn't I, with the Google ads? So not Google ads, sorry, Facebook ads a while back. So I was here working away one day, and I'm an admin on their Facebook. I'm an admin on all my parents' Facebook pages, and I saw a notification come up, your ads now running. And my parents are so against ads. They do not want to spend any money on social media. And I rang Dad. I goes, come here, what ads are you running? Fair play. I'm delighted, excited to say, how can I help? Like, we're not running any ads, Jay. What are you talking about? And I said, it's obviously my stepmom. I got onto Ev. She's like, I'm not running any ads. And I was like, oh, I went into the ads manager, and it was for some random product. It was €1,500 a day for 7 days. I was like, what? That would have a massive chunk of money to my parents if that actually happened. You know, Facebook would have wanted that. Like, and I stopped it all. I changed the passwords. I deleted everything.
Got it in time, yeah.
Oh, come here.
Scary.
Got it in time. Saved them a buckload. They owe me a buckload now. I'll invoice them for that.
Money you could have lost.
There's an interesting one I saw here in the news that Twitter launches I Wish You Knew podcast. And I thought, why don't the other brands launch podcasts like that? Do you know what I mean? Why doesn't Instagram have their own podcast? It's just talking to like, and put out episodes when they want. Facebook put out like updates, guests.
I think like Facebook and Instagram are just such like a Fort Knox situation, where I feel like if they put out a podcast, then it would be either them blowing smoke up their own arses, or it will be them just, it's hard because what do you talk about? Because even like that live I was talking about the last time about Mark Zuckerberg going live on Instagram with Adam Mosseri and Tank Sinatra, they give no information. Like they're so political and they're so scared to say anything that I feel like if they had a podcast, they'd be like, oh, no, no free speech here. So, and look, I know that I'm like saying controversial things and I use their apps every day. I'm just saying that their upper management and the way that they control certain things is horrendous. And I feel like they just go into Fort Knox mode whenever there's any issue with anything. So I don't think that they would want a podcast. If they did, it would either be send us your questions and then everyone would be like, going crazy.
Yeah.
So,
but even if it's like Click Media's podcast, where it's just 15 minutes and it's literally tutorials and it's just pure advice and that's it. You know, like it's this how you do this, this how you do this. Like that's I'd say what Twitter is with the Wish I Knew podcast. It's literally like 15, 20 minutes of pure advice on how to do this and insights and all this kind of stuff. So it could work.
It could, definitely. And I know that they'd like to keep their, you know, they have a summit coming up now on the 8th of June. So I think that they like to have these summits and like make it more exclusive when they give this information. But they have like, I don't know, we'll see. I just don't think they want to put anything out there.
Just to go back to what you said earlier, we did a live last week on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
If you weren't there.
Pile of shite.
If you weren't there, you're not going to hear it because it didn't fucking record.
It didn't record. Like, number one, it was a test anyway, right? It was a test to see how we would do.
Yeah.
I know you're a little bit out of focus.
Soft. Yeah, go on there. Yeah. Class, autofocus.
And I've lost my train of thought because Jay went out of focus and I was
sorry.
I was more
Clubhouse.
focused on you.
Yeah.
So we said we'd trial going live on Clubhouse, right? We always said we'd do a test on it. It wasn't great. I kind of missed seeing your face as well. Like we kind of interact and we've banter off each other this way. So I prefer that. Not many people tuned in because I know that we got a lot of flack from people who are like, we're Android, we can't listen to it. I don't know, do people in our circles use Clubhouse as much? Probably not. But look, we tested it. It failed.
It failed miserably.
Yeah, so we were the crash test dummies for everybody else.
We're gonna move the Pro Bono to this episode for that episode.
Yes, yeah.
And probably the follows of the week as well, if you want to.
Yeah. So
apart from Dave's one, as you said. But just to follow up on that, Clubhouse have moved to the next stage of testing for the Android app, so it will be there soon.
Yeah.
But we don't care.
No, and do you know what? Officially launched today is the Twitter Spaces. This Twitter, like the audio version.
We'll do one there too.
Their answer to Clubhouse. Now, again, I like the fact that it is accessible. Like, it's so accessible and it acts like someone's going live, similar to Facebook and Instagram. I like it. I do. I like the functionality of it. And I think it's a lot more accessible because more people are obviously using Twitter, but they're using it for like scrolling through content, looking at what's trending. So it's not that like when you're going to Clubhouse, you are going to listen to something. When you're going to Twitter, you are going to do your normal bits, but then you could be like, oh, what's going on in that space or what's going on in that space. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to listen in. I know before when it was beta testing, we were like, I didn't want to click in just in case, but I'd nearly like test the waters with a couple of them and just see what goes on in them.
Yeah, I look forward to it. Let's not do one for now though. Let's
no, hell
wait.
No.
Let's wait. Well,
we'll be back in the studio soon, so I feel like
hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Let's do Pro Bono?
Okay.
Pro Bono? It was uar.ie, wasn't it?
Yes.
Up and running.ie. Let's get that up there now. UAR. Apologies. I can't remember the chap's name.
Jamie, Jason.
Was it something like that? He messaged Paige anyway.
I feel like it's Jamie, is
it? Anyway, I think it is. I think you're right. But you go first, and I'll find out his name.
Okay. So, So with this page, I'm trying to remember now what I said the last time, but look, it's fresh anyway. So, so the content on it is very useful. It's very clear that there is expertise behind it, but it's quite busy. So even the kind of orange, white, gray, the writing is a little bit like it's eye-catching, but I think it's quite busy looking. So I think that like even I like the carousels where it's a struggling to get online and then you swipe and it gives you kind of more information and what you can do. But I just think that there is like the writing takes up the entire screen, and sometimes it can be a little bit busy looking or distracting to people in their feeds. So I think that just to maybe have like, I like the carousel or the images where there's, maybe you're photoshopped into it, or maybe there's like an image of like, if you're talking about, giving people, like even if you actually go to the 5 must read alternative business books, the way that there's like photoshopped images into that carousel, it looks way cleaner, and I think it brings it to life a bit, because sometimes when it's just loads of words, like really big heavy words in a thick font in a background that's already busy, then it can deter people from clicking on it or reading it. Whereas if it was a little bit more subtle, then I think that would perform better. And even with that one, if the books were even pushed smaller in that one frame at the start, and then you swipe and you get more information on each one. And the same goes for any other kind of swipeable one where you kind of want to get people's attention, but you don't want to just use text only all the time. You have to kind of use people, or you have to use something to like reel them in. So I would definitely be kind of looking at that. I also feel like the memes, and I know that we had discussed this last week, that nobody heard, but the memes, like I think I like the fact that it is kind of like there is one tile within the tri-set. So there's one within the 3 posts that has like a meme or a picture that sets it apart from the kind of orange and white tiles. But at the same time, it does make it look very busy. So is there a way that you can incorporate maybe your branding into a meme, or is there a way that you can maybe make it look a bit cleaner without it having to, like, even the memes aren't really related to one another, like there's no consistency with them either. And then obviously, and I know you had a couple of items as well, Jay. I just think that it's a very busy looking grid, and I just think it needs to just be a little bit sharper, a little bit cleaner. Keep your branding, but tone it down. because the expertise is there, and I think that there is a lot to it. But I just think that even like showcasing some of your work, like having your laptop with your website on it, or using the likes of Canva or Photoshop and putting your work in there so people can see what you do, especially as you're building your brand, you need to kind of entice people and show them that, yes, you know what you're talking about, but show them those websites as well, particularly if you are doing a lot of lead generation at the minute.
Yeah. I think you're like 80% there. I think you're really close to having a really class page. I want to see more video, more reels, this kind of stuff. I want more interactive like that, more interaction like that. There's posts you've done like why so cheap, and it's like the tile saying that, and then all the details beneath, like platform, value, audience. What I'd love to see is you create a carousel like you have with the five must read alternative business books, with that info in them. Instead of writing it in the caption, have it on the artwork. As I'm scrolling across, I'm seeing those points. I think that'd be a lot more sexier, a lot more tidier. I said this on the live, I'm not a fan of the memes personally. I think I get it, I understand it. I did smile at one or two of them.
Yeah.
But I just personally don't like it. Who's your target audience? Will they like it? Like, that's, again, look at your insights. Who's following the page? Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, as memes, like, I know obviously memes are still a thing, but for a business trying to promote themselves, I just don't know. Does it work? Personally, I don't know. Does it work? Highlights, as Muriel said, just get that stuff going. But like, design wise, it looks class. I just think the memes throw it off. But don't go deleting memes now. Keep them there. Keep building on what you have. But I would love to see more creation, as in sexy SEO spam, and then I slide to the next page or slide to the next image and see what that is, instead of having to read the caption. I barely read captions, to be honest, because I know people use them as like a blog post stuff, but I actually read imagery a lot more than I would captions. So if you're getting that across, that's what I go for. Do a competition, run a giveaway, create something for someone. Do you know, that's the great way to piggyback off someone's audience as well. Help them build. Local businesses would love to, and like a local give back for businesses. Get people to tag their favorite businesses. Get people to enter businesses for free for websites. This kind of stuff. Could be guys a little brand builder for you, and it could help a small business, which is also great. You know, your website looks fantastic. I love the simplicity of it. It's very easy to read. So, yeah. Other than that, keep it going. It is Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, for putting that in. Hope I didn't go too hard in there. I don't think we did, did we?
No.
I think we're a lot harder in the live that he didn't hear. But no, we're just joking. So yeah, thank you so much, Jamie, for that. Appreciate that. Your we did pro bono. I'm looking at, like, I've written down what we have to do here today. Follow of the week.
You're so organized.
I'm not. I literally was jotting it down like 28 minutes. I was late because I was jotting it down.
Okay, so my follower of the week is, I'm going to just get the Instagram page up so that I can talk about it properly. So this business launched last week. It's called We Are Riley, or the business is called Riley, and the Instagram page is we.r.riley, RILEY. And they are a period subscription or period product subscription box that is basically every month you get a box with all of your products in it that you need for the month. It's completely it's done in a way that, like, if your postman was bringing them to the door, he wouldn't know what it was. Like, the boxes are actually so discreet. It's a really good idea. It's all organic, eco-friendly products, and they also donate to period poverty in Kenya as well. So I absolutely just love the initiative of it, but I love the fact that there is a give back to it as well. And it's such a good idea, because obviously it's something that people need every month, but having it coming to your door, they do EU and UK shipping as well. But having it come to your door in a really nice, discreet box, and not having to worry about it every month, and using like the right organic, eco-friendly products, like, such a good idea. It's an Irish business, so give them a follow. we.r.riley, RILEY. Love the branding as well, and I love their Instagram page. So well done.
Is it their own products in the box, or is it like brand products, like known brand products?
No, it's their own. They've sourced
brand. Class.
Yeah, they've sourced it all, so it's not like branded items. It's their own.
Brilliant.
So
That's class.
love it.
That's class. Who did I say? And I was greedy. It was Grilly. I said follow Grilly McGrill. Yeah, follow Grilly McGrill on Instagram for some grilled cheese food porn.
Yeah,
it's my new food
and
truck
you got
business.
I'm sorry, you were talking about the John Ham. Tell us all. You got it through.
Oh, I got it through. So on our menu, our ham and cheese, our honey baked ham and special blend of cheeses is called the John Ham. I thought it was a great name. My wife came up with it. I knew people like target demographic. I think for Grilly McGrill is 25 to 45-year-old women mainly, but men there as well. But it's mainly women. So I thought, yeah, John Ham works. It sounds good. We're shouting 2 John Hams. I want a John Ham. Like it's funny. It works.
Yeah.
And like we would women say, geez, I'd love a bit of John Ham myself and all this kind of, it's funny. Like it just works.
Yeah.
And one of his partners wasn't too keen on it. And he was like, I just don't get it. And I was like, that's fair enough. Completely understand. But I was lucky that the other business partner's like, no, I actually like it too. So I got pushed through.
2 against 1.
Delighted. Well, no, he's come around now and he's happy with it. He's shouting away and he's laughing away to himself. So the John Ham got through. So yeah, follow at Grilly McGrill Grill for some food porn.
Yeah. So
and that Niamh girl as well.
You set up 3 businesses in in 2021.
Crazy, isn't it?
Madness.
Crazy. 3 businesses in 2021. But look, we're kept busy and it's I love it, to be honest.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Yeah, I love it. It's good fun. Room 101, boo.
Clubhouse, boo.
I have it written down here as well. Clubhouse. I have another one as well, but Clubhouse is a balls.
Clubhouse is, I'm sorry,
I was super close to deleting the app the last day.
I have another question actually before you tell us your Room 101. Have you used Bebo since?
No.
Me neither.
No. I updated my profile, all this stuff, and then I was like, oh, and they're like, oh, here's 7 more invites for you to invite. I was like, no.
And like, I don't know what they're going to do with it, but I feel like because it's not an app, I forget about it because it's not logged into Safari like it's not like I have it sitting in a tab in Safari. I have to remember about it.
Yeah.
So
I don't have push notifications. I have nothing there. Like, build the app, lads, and you'll survive a lot faster.
Should have launched with an app.
Yeah, you should have. Like, it's crazy that they didn't.
No.
I'm at the moment I'm working on mail campaigns for a client, and MailChimp is just my Room 101. It's just clunky, it's annoying, it's just
do you not like it?
It's okay, it's just clunky AF. I see they have a whole new campaign builder, so I'm gonna mess with that.
Yeah. I quite like MailChimp. Saz.
Do you? No, you're fine. It's just I was playing with it today. I was like, just like remember my color palettes I've already plugged in.
Oh,
okay. Make me do it every time.
Okay, yeah, that is a ball.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, remember what I've put in, lads.
Yeah.
With small things like that. Sure, now she says, I'm still using HubSpot.
Yeah, how is it going?
I still am not using it. I'm not using it properly at all. Okay. I've done no introductions. I've done no videos.
Okay.
I am wasting my money. It's €100 a month that I'm not fucking using properly. I'm scheduling stuff out in it and that's it. And I'm looking at analytics. I know there's so much more potential to it. So if you are into HubSpot, if you know HubSpot, hit me up. Let's chat. Let's have a Zoom. Yeah. Like I have like 16 unread emails that I'm not going to read because they're all from HubSpot about introductory videos and stuff that I want to get to. So now my inbox is just all HubSpot stuff and it's annoying me seeing that as well.
Yeah.
Did you see the latest Apple update as well that they're going to bring in where if you have a notification and you don't deal with it, it starts to get bigger per week. So like, and then, so like the other little red dot of 1, 2, 3. So like if you're one of these people that have like 800 emails, which I just don't get.
Yeah.
It will take up the whole app icon as the red and the number. That's
a bit aggressive. That's so aggressive. There's no need for that.
It's like me FaceTiming you without knowing. It's so aggressive.
You don't need that. Nobody needs that in their life.
Sort your shit out, like deal with your notifications.
Yeah, but if it's just for a shite app, like you don't want to be dealing with that. Because I haven't set up Apple Pay and my settings is like notification. And I'm like, no, I refuse.
Y'all stay away from me.
Yeah, no. So that's just basically my settings is going to be a big red 1. So, because I'm never going to do that.
Basically. Why not?
No.
The old double click the little well, let's pay with that. Boom ski. It's so simple. You literally just all look double tap.
No, I know that.
Pay.
But
Beep, beep.
I know, but
A friend of mine had it once when it first started rolling out. He had in his watch, and he was like, "Oh, the only one who had it." He's like, "I'll get this, lads," and kept tapping everything. I was like, "Yeah, fucking toss it!" Like,
Yeah. No, I get it, because like the other day, even when I went to the Huck Truck, actually, I had forgotten my card, and if I had Apple Pay on my phone, I would have been like, boop boop, done. But I don't know.
like Ron Swanson. No one knows my information.
Still gets robbed. Touch wood. Touch wood.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of bots. So you get a lot of message requests still on Instagram. I've tried. I've done your advice. I've done all the stuff.
From
I've looked at it
groups.
now. No,
Oh,
just bots.
individual shite where it's like, we love your
Yeah.
profile, and then it's like they have 0 followers and they share a page that has like weird followers.
Yeah.
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 Shite.
Instagram, get your
Block,
shit
delete,
together.
Block, delete, block, delete.
Block, delete. Do you report as well, or just block, delete?
Yeah, but reporting, I feel, does absolutely nothing nowadays. I don't know.
Okay.
Jay, I'm in a bit of a weird situation now with Instagram lately. I'm just a little bit annoyed with them.
Sure. Now she says.
A little bit annoyed with them now.
Give them some time to cool off. We'll call them next week. Go on, hugs and kisses. I'll let you go. Thank you so much for listening. Subscribe, review, all that stuff. Appreciate the listens. Appreciate the love. Go on, Jumper. Say it out loud.
Thanks, Ollie. Bye.